Good afternoon, YouTube. I am so excited to share with you my book review of Orange is the New Black. Number one, because I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to finish it before school started, and I did. My school starts tomorrow. Go me. And number two, because I think this may be my last video filming on the webcam on my computer. That's right. I got a tripod digital camcorder. I am so excited. Now this initially is bought for school because I have what my professor calls DMPs due 3 times throughout the semester. However, that's enough of that. The point is, I'm here to review Orange is the New Black. Here's my copy, and it's the paperback, obviously, and the back part had a little interview with Piper and some editor. Crap, I don't remember her name. Her name was... Her name is Whitney Joyner, and she interviewed Piper, and the interview was actually a little bit more helpful to me in deciding how I wanted to rate this book, because at first I was only going to give it maybe 3.5 stars. Well, I bumped it up to 4. The reason why I give it 3.5 stars is because it's kind of all over the place. It doesn't really go in a chronological order, and some things don't make sense until you get to a later part of the book. However, I thought it was interesting how her relationships with fellow prisoners ebbed and flowed, and how different drastically the book is from the adaptation on Netflix. In the book, Pennsatucky and Piper are friends. And if anyone has seen the series, you know that that is absolutely, positively, ridiculously not the case at all. And so I just really thought that that was interesting how they changed that. Also, a lot of the names are different. Red's name is Pop in the book, or I guess you could say Pop's name is Red in Netflix. Natalie is Miss Claudette. Excuse me. And her demeanor seems to be a little bit different as well, and you never actually find out what any of these people did to get in prison in her book, because the book centers on Piper and her journey. It's not about anybody else, so that makes it different as well. I personally like memoirs. This one took me a lot longer to read than they usually do because it was so all over the place, but yeah. That is why I give it 3.5 stars, bumped it up to 4 because of her explanation. Another reason was that all of a sudden, toward the end, she tells us, oh yeah, by the way, Joe Loya was my pen pal all through prison. That would have been really neat to know beforehand, mostly because I know who Joe Loya is from watching a show on ID called I Almost Got Away With It. He had a feature, and his story was pretty interesting too. He robbed some banks and ran away from the law for like a long time. But anyway, that is my take on this book. And the next book that I will be reading and reviewing is Spelling It Like It Is by Tori Spelling. And then after that, I'll be done with memoirs and probably go ahead and go on into It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Visney, which I cannot wait to get to. Let me know in either a video response or a comment down below what you thought of this review. And if you like my channel, please subscribe, comment, and rate. Have a nice day.